Sal here from Metaview. Just got off a call with a sort of friendly customer of ours, and they were telling us about a really cool way they've been using the sourcing agent. And I figured, hey, would love to share it with folks because I think it's a really great example. So the situation is this: when you are searching for profiles, searching for candidates, a lot of the time there's certain hot companies you want them to maybe have had experience at. But actually, you might not want them to have had very recent experience at that company. You might have wanted them to be at that company at the time when they were growing incredibly fast, or at a time that they were a smaller company. And I want to show you some really cool ways that, because Metaview's AI agent is truly agentic and not reliant on sort of like blunt filters, you can get the agent to source with that type of detail in mind. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to go and tell the AI agent what I want now. I'm on Metaview sourcing agent. I'm looking for a product designer for a fintech startup. I really want a candidate that has been in design at a great fintech company in the past, but they have to have been smaller companies at that time, so sub 1,000 people. I mean companies like Stripe, like Square, like Plaid, these type of companies, Robinhood, Chime, etc., but only when they were sub 1,000 people. Let's see what we can find. Cool. So I've let the sourcing agent know what I'm looking for. Obviously, very natural language, just the way I would speak to a friend. I'm actually going to add some details just to make sure we get some great candidates based in San Francisco, a mid to senior level. And I'm happy with that. And so I'll hit enter. So as usual, what the AI is going to do is obviously have a think through based on what I've asked it to do. You can see it's thinking here about how to sort of interpret my ask. You can see during its thinking, it realized, hey, Stripe was founded in 2010, so it probably crossed 1,000 employees around 2017. Square, founded 2009, probably crossed. So it's actually doing the reasoning for me and then obviously figuring out the search. In this case, what it's actually done is after it's figured out the dates, it's now added those dates to its prompt. Essentially, that's prompted itself now to only look at these companies between these times. And you can see it's sort of got the list of companies, got some certain dates where it should or shouldn't look at the people who are at that company at that time. I'm going to say looks good, and let's get going. So now I'll actually go off and find me folks who are at these amazing fintech companies early in their time. Okay, cool. So Metaview's sourcing agent has gone and done its thing, and I've got my batch of candidates here. I won't go into them just because there'll be real profiles of candidates, but I want to show you how smart this has been. Essentially, you can see here as it's been figuring out what to do, it said to itself, hey, the key challenge is verifying that they worked there during the early stage, sub 1,000 employees. So this is the agent giving itself instructions, adding its to-do list. And so it's been really thoughtful about searching from these various companies. Okay, verifying the location, product designer role, experience at target companies during the sub 1,000 window. So it's created this window for itself, and then it's sort of enumerated exactly what those windows are, as I mentioned previously. And so it's figured all this out and then gone off and run a bunch of different searches for candidates that are going to fit this ICP. And it's done that all in minutes. So yeah, really amazing sort of use case here where you know there's a certain vintage of candidates that really makes sense for you. It's easy to express in a sentence or two, impossible to express through filters on LinkedIn, let's say. For the AI sourcing agent, it's all part of a day's work.